1. It started with one person. Now, we all suffer.
From a disease that cannot be cured by even the strongest medicine. It may infect the diagnosed, but it kills the victims. Stereonemia.
A disease that comes in many types, developed by one placing a stereotype on another group of people, the people who are different in any way, shape, or form. We are going to tell you about 3 of the worst types: gender, race, disabilities.
I suffer through my gender. I am a woman. And ever since my differences have been highlighted, I've changed. I've felt weaker, ill. They all think my condition is getting worse day by day. They all stay away from me, making sure to keep a good distance, as if it's contagious. My lack of strength, my low intelligence, my different body. But this doesn't affect who I am. These things do not define me as a person, and I'm still treated as though I'm horribly different, diseased, afflicted by my own gender. Nothing I can control. But what if I'm not the problem? What if I'm not the one diseased by my individuality?
I suffered through my race. I know I'm looked at differently. At one time, this was different. I was not judged. People were not afraid of me. People were not afraid of my infection. But this was only when I was with others similar to me. But now, I'm constantly turned away. All of us are. Avoided and ignored because of the disease. But every race has their issues. Every race has their people with issues. But why is mine targeted for everyone else's? My race was not the one responsible for the mass killing of elementary school students in Connecticut, but yet we are still blamed. The people of my race are the victims. Maybe people of my race are part of ISIS, but that is not me. But yet I'm still blamed. The people of my race are the victims. I am a normal human being, and I want a normal life, but this may never happen as long as stereonemia still exists. But what if I'm not the problem? What if I'm not the one diseased by my individuality?
I suffer through my disabilities. Not because I was diagnosed, but because the infected people try to make me believe what they do. I've been different my whole life. I may speak, walk, and look different, but my restrictions as a human should be limitless. The real sick people are the ones picking me apart, as if I'm diseased. They think that a successful handicapped person is superhuman. Life is a constant sorrow. People with disabilities have trouble growing. There is no cure. Being disabled limits me. Because of these, they think I can't do it. Just because I'm subject to a disability that I may not be able to change doesn't mean I'm limited to what I can accomplish. But what if? What if I'm not the problem? What if I'm not the one diseased by my individuality?
You may be thinking I'm the one with stereonemia, but I am not. I am a victim of it.
These people who have stereonemia are infected by their actions, infected by their diseased hearts, suffering from a lack of acceptance. They spread the infection not by coughing, sneezing, breathing, and touching others,
but by word of mouth, by sharing their worst feelings, even if they are not true.
They are a great influence on the people they talk to, making them believe and act the same way. They are infected for their whole life with stereonemia. And they think there is no cure, but this can change.
I am part of the cure. The cure is something so simple but yet difficult. The cure is acceptance. One person's actions does not define their whole species. Making someone right seem wrong, and one person's opinion does not label a group, creating lies, misconceptions, and judgment. I'm an independent individual, and I will no longer be a victim of stereonemia.
What about